Nice to meet you. My name is Joseph Warren, and today I'm going to be talking about busyness. More specifically, I'm going to be talking about how busyness is just another form of laziness. Even though it may look like productivity, it's actually just a distraction, and oftentimes it's counterproductive, and it will lead to you doing all the wrong things and getting all the wrong results. Let me start with a story. This story goes back a few years when I was starting my financial planning business with my family. And I was a very busy time in my life. I remember there was a lot of paperwork to do, basically just a lot of housekeeping and different things to do in starting a new business. And during that period of time, my grandfather gave me a call and he said, "Can you come over to help me fix my TVs? Because a lot of times their TVs will go out and I'll fix up the Netflix and the YouTube and all that on the TV so that he can watch what he likes to watch." And I said, "Yeah, sure thing. I'll come over this weekend." Long story short, because I was so busy and so engrossed in what I was doing, I completely forgot to show up. And I felt really bad. I felt really guilty about it because, I have really great grandparents. They're very loving, very unconditional. Of course, they weren't mad or anything, but it just made me realize that in being busy, you often get distracted from the things that are really important. Busyness can be used as a distraction. It's something that can keep you from doing the things that you know you should be doing, but you don't want to do them because they're scary or they're uncomfortable. So today I'm going to be giving you some tips that you can use to be more effective with your time and to just completely destroy busyness. And this is perfect for me because I'm in one of the busiest seasons of my life right now. I'm saving up to buy a duplex later, early 2021. So I've been really working very hard towards that goal. And I've been busier than ever. And I notice that sometimes it really stops me from being able to stop and smell the roses. So I think we're all busy. We live in a very busy culture. We almost live in a cult where it's like a cult of productivity, that the more you do, the better. But if you're doing all the wrong things, you're gonna get all the wrong results and you're gonna go in the wrong direction very quickly. So it's not a good thing. So here are 2 tips you can use to combat busyness and gain control of your time. Number 1, focus on completing one important task each day. That's right, just one important task. This is doable in a wide variety of situations. Even if you're having a very bad day, there's no reason that you cannot complete just one important task. Of course, if you're having a good day, you can keep going through your to-do list, but at the end of each day or in the morning, you should know exactly what is one thing you could do that would make that day a success. And if you complete that thing, you should consider your day a success. Remember, if everything is important, nothing is important. It's really vital that you take time to think about what's important in your life and what's urgent. A lot of things are urgent. A lot of other people's problems might be urgent, things that people come to you with. But really what's important is sticking to your vision and sticking to the direction you want to go in. Because if you're pulling yourself in all different directions by being busy, you're going to get nowhere. Number 2, take some time to reflect. Reflect by asking yourself a few key questions. Ask yourself, where are my actions taking me? Also, ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now really necessary? Ask yourself, what am I doing that's unimportant? That's another good question. You may be doing things that just aren't really that important at all. They may seem urgent, but they're not really important. And finally, my favorite question to ask is the following. What am I avoiding by being so busy? See, often busyness is more of a coping mechanism. It's a way of distracting yourself from what you really should be doing. And that's what I realized in the story with my grandparents, that I wasn't really focusing on a certain part of my life because I was so focused on work. So ask yourself, what is something that I'm uncomfortable, something that's very important that I need to be doing that I'm avoiding by being busy? If you take that time to reflect, you'll find that things will become a lot clearer to you over time. And you'll find that often busyness isn't the best thing. It's just a distraction. Let me ask you a question. Are you suffering from busyness? The side effects of busyness include shortness of breath, temper, doing all the wrong things, and maybe drinking a little bit too much coffee. If you think you may be suffering from busyness, take some time to talk to your doctor today. Thanks for watching and gotta flee, honeybee.